What's up, Taurus? Sorry, I'm about 2 minutes late for your reading. Nobody's in here yet anyway. All right. So this is for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Okay. Trying to get your card from the Angel Numerology, Oracle cards. I'm looking for 555 and 44. Also been seeing a lot of sixes. Here we go. Going to clear the energy from any negative entities. They hate the bell. Okay, so this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. Hi guys, I'm sorry I'm a little late. It's in the description box. It is because it's in there. I double checked. It's robinrwade9@gmail.com is my email. And then I'll give you the other information once you email me. It is Love Bug. It is in my description box. I double checked it when I posted the Aquarius reading. So how you doing? How you doing? How things doing? I can't show my face because I look like Clockwork Orange. I have on one eyelash. My bonnet, I look a mess, girl. But I'm starting to clean and starting to pack up. So I can, when he said I can move in, I'm moving in. Like Flint. All right, let's clear this energy. Let's light this shit. I need help. Hi guys, if you're new here, please subscribe. I'm just getting started. Might get something out this reading. Give me a like. It is free. It's harmless to do. Support, support, support your girl. All right. Hi, what is that? Pink Bros? Player time. I'm doing a reading, a tarot card reading on the sign of Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You might know a Taurus or even have it in your chart. But if you hear a message, might be here for you. All right, so this is all this is going to light. I lit the 555 incense and also the balance card. The balance incense, which is lemongrass and bergamot. Okay, I got my sapphire for the intuition, the malachite for healing of your heart, the fluorite, and the aurora crystal. So we're going to get into the reading. Thank you, Ancestor Spirit Guides, for these messages for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or North Node. We ask you to protect these energies, guide them with your light, and return any negative energy, return to sender tenfold. And I thank you and have gratitude for this enlightenment and this blessing of this gift that you have given me and allow me to be in. All right, so we're going to get right to the messages. Taurus or any watchers here, it's good for you. 4 and 555. Born in April, the end of April. Some of you guys might have been born in the beginning of May, up until May, 20th? All right, so we are going to use the Salvatore Dali deck here. But we got the angel numbers 444, which is steps, faith, steps, goals, action plan. Have unwavering faith in your dreams and take the concrete steps to make them a reality. You are the Hierophant, And the Hierophant is exactly about pulling your spiritual wisdom and knowledge, okay, your faith, your lessons, okay, that you have gotten from a higher power. You also could be working in the government body, could be going to school. You could be definitely heavy on your faith and setting certain standards and tradition. So again, somebody here or definitely is heavy in their faith. Allow your faith to guide your steps towards your goals. And that way you have a guided action plan of what you want to do. Okay, you have unwavering faith in your dreams and you take the concrete steps to make them a reality. That's what Tauruses do. They take all the spiritual knowledge that they have and they bring it into practical matters of the 3D world. They take the 4D and the 5D and they bring it in to the 3D, where they actually can take their manifestations and make them a reality. Something that they can feel, they can touch, they can manage. Okay, that's what Taurus is very known for. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Subscribe to the tribe, guys. I would love to have you. Consistent effort towards your achievements, you will see your goals come to light. Again, set specific goals, create detailed action plan. That's what you are about Taurus. So you could be seeing 444. 444 is also an angel number that's allowing you to believe and see that the angels are guiding you towards your foundation, towards your protection, towards your goals. 555, again, it's about your talents. The steps that you're doing to get to and expose your talents. Okay, you have discovered talents, passions. You're coming out of your comfort zone. And it might be a surprise to some people here with the 555. Discover your hidden talents and your passions. Explore new hobbies and interests. Push yourself out of your comfort zone. You might surprise yourself with what you are capable of. Again, bringing things out of the 5D into the 3D, into your material manifestations that you obviously, honorably can feel, touch, see. Remember, faith is walking with blind sight, okay? Into the things that you want to come into fruition, tuition, manifestation. Now we're going to get some soul journey cards, see what they got to say. I only want one, so we're going to see what spirit wants to do. They can do whatever they want to do around here. All right, child. Humor. It was in reverse, okay? And you got honesty on the bottom of the card. I didn't do this with reverses, but tell me to do with you. You can't always expect the truth from others, but you definitely can accept it and accept yourself, okay? So long as you're being honest with yourself, some of you guys may need to laugh about a situation. You may need to blow off some steam, because I know Tauruses can be very mad. Can be very serious. And sometimes it ain't that serious. You need to have a little humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Exactly. Guys, some of you guys be on demon time all the time. Things ain't that serious. Look at life a little bit with a grain of salt. All right? Again, focus on having faith. Focus on your talents. Get out your comfort zone. All right, now we're going to get into the nitty gritty with the tarot cards. Are all these up in reverse? All right, I'm going to turn some back around here. All right, thank you, Ancestors Spirit Guys. Show me what is going on currently right now for Taurus. For what I labeled it is what it is. So what is going on for Taurus? What is what it is for them? What is going on? Here we go. The Sun. Two of Wands. Here we go. Like I said, could be happening around in Leo season, where you are in right now. All right, some of you guys are happy. You are finding the lighter side of your life because you did some planning, some future planning, okay? Or you're planning on being happy. You're planning on, okay, all right, babe. I need, okay, so you're planning on your happiness. You're not allowing anybody to mess up your happiness, your abundance, what you got coming in. You see clearly now about someone, about a situation, surrounding people, what's going on. Somebody also might have a plan on your downfall, but that's not what's going on because you got faith. And that faith is guiding your steps towards your goals, towards your talents. Okay. And it might have been a surprise because you stepped out of your comfort zone and you did something that somebody was not thinking you was going to do. But right now you're focused on your happiness. You're not focused on the past. You're focused on your future. You're focused on your goals. You're focused on your mind getting right. All right. Show me more about what is Taurus's focus. What is it? Oh, 10 of Cups. Your family. Okay. This could have been family. You are also reaping the fruits of your labor. Okay. Or you're trying to focus on that. You're not trying to focus on nothing negative, which is what the advice for you. Again, don't focus on negative things. Focus on the lighter things. Focus on abundance. Have faith that these things are coming. You are the Hierophant. You are the wise one. So again, take your knowledge and bring those manifestations into the 3D. Don't focus on things that are not working out. Don't focus on the things that didn't work out. Okay. Also, don't allow your mind to play tricks on you. Okay. Because 555 is also about challenges that are very uncomfortable, definitely needed. These are things that are needed in this situation so you can do the changes, so you can walk the steps of faith and your guidance and have that action plan to make this come into fruition. Your happiness, your abundance. You have clarity about what's going on in the past. You already know what it is. You see what it is. It is what it is. Okay? So again, this could have been family. This could have been friends. This could have been a lover. This could have been somebody that you had a family with. But some of you guys are focusing on a new family, having a better family, having abundance. You're focused on your future, and you're taking the things that you need to take to have this action plan. All right? With the Two of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign or a water sign, or have this in your chart. I thought that was. This is the Six of Cups. So again, some of you guys could have been dealing with a Scorpio or somebody from your past, somebody from your childhood that you grew up with, somebody that you was having a lot of nostalgia memories with, somebody that you could have been older than or they could have been older than you. All right. Somebody also you could share a family with or a child with. You could have met this person in your childhood, but now you realize things are, you guys are growing apart. There has been some dramatic changes, things that are needed, but they needed to change to push you out of your comfort zone. And again, for somebody, it was a surprise. It was a shock that you even did something or you're doing it. They're like, what in the baboozle is going on with Taurus? Man or woman here. And again, somebody from the past is having a lot of nostalgia memories about you, how you guys was, how you was in the past. They want to keep you back there. But I feel like you want to move forward. You want to change in your life. Again, this could have been family, friends. Some of you guys are focusing on the new family, and somebody find that humorous, or you do. You're trying to focus on the lighter side of life. Ooh, child. Trying to focus on money. Ace of Pentacles here. You got Ace of Pentacles coming. Page of Wands. You're starting something passionately new about your talents. You are okay with getting out that comfort zone, and somebody is talking and watching. Or this could be you. They're watching you. You're watching them. Y'all just are watching. So again, they're watching you make these changes, okay? You could be dealing with an Aquarius or somebody that has Aquarius in the chart. But again, you're taking a leap of faith. Faith is here twice. You're taking a leap of faith and you're watching and allowing the universe to catch you. You're going by blind faith with these transformations, these changes in your life. You're focusing on the new. So you are taking a good risk, you feel. Something that you're passionate about. The Fool is not in reverse. So you're going for what you believe in, what you're passionate about, your goals, your talents. You step out of the comfort zone. Okay, and you're realizing and waiting for the universe to catch you. You could have been juggling this heart over mind. You could have been juggling this situation. You also could have been juggling finances. But again, when you stepping out of the comfort zone, you are going to go into a better place. You got this Ace of Pentacles here. You could have been dealing with somebody that was focused on money. You could feel like somebody's focused on money. You could be focused on money. But again, with the Page of Swords, this is something new. Something that you're passionate about, something you're exploring. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're making the steps with blind faith here with the Fool card to step out into something, knowing and having faith that the universe is going to catch you. They're going to catch you. They're going to support you in your new endeavors. All right. Show me more here with the Sun card. So whoever you were dealing with the past, again, they're watching you step out and have this new life, and they could be a little jelly, all right, because they're like, you left them behind. Again, this could have been a child, a lover, friend, even family members. So they were expecting you to do something, and you did something else, or you're doing something else. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign. Again, somebody that you see very attractive. Okay, fire in their chart, but it doesn't matter. Don't get the signs here. There's also could be an earth sign that you're dealing with, Capricorn, another Taurus, or another Virgo. Things are also changing for you, and this person sees that. The tables have turned. Some of you guys could have Aquarius in your chart or dealing with an Aquarius. All right. Again, you could have been dealing with the water sign, but you realize that Five of Swords, wow, at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is jelly, always trying to one-up you, very jealous, very envious. Aquarius, Gemini's energy. Okay. Knight of Wands. Again, some of you guys have a lot of passion for somebody, or somebody has a lot of passion for you. But this person is very flighty, very inconsistent. Somebody also could say this is you, like player from the Himalayas. Okay, that you've been very inconsistent with your passions for them. All right, take the energy as it resonates. It's not going to be for everybody here. So again, you are focused on your money, your pentacles, your stability, your talents, and you're taking the steps to get there. But you have somebody that is watching you. They're mad that you left them behind. Again, this is somebody from the past, your family members. You also could have a child involved. Okay, with this family card and Page of Coins. So again, you could feel like they're trying to use this child up against you. Again, they're feeling left out here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. They're feeling left out and abandoned by you, isolated. Because now that you have this new focus and you're changed, and you're not dealing with them, you're leaving them out financially, you're leaving them out emotionally, you're just a whole new changed person. They feel like, again, it wasn't like that a week ago, it wasn't like that a month ago. One minute they feel like you want to be a family, one minute they feel like you want to be alone. You want to be this player from the Himalayas. Or this is how you feel about them. So again, with you going for your passions, with the Ace of Wands under the sun, it's giving you nothing but happiness. You're playing your cards right. You're also not showing the hand that you're giving. You're trying to move in silence here. You're trying to move like lasagna. But you know that your path is fully loaded here. If you do all the steps, you know what you're up against because you're very aware and very knowledgeable. Some of you guys are planning again to start a new life with somebody that's very passionate as you are. Queen of Wands here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, so they have that in their chart. Or Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But again, some of you guys, again, you don't want to leave. If you have a family with somebody, you don't want to leave the child behind. Okay, you still want to have your child involved, but dealing with the child's parent, mother, or father, it could be a little troublesome and burdensome to you. But this person feels isolated. They feel abandoned because they feel like now that you're in this new energy, okay, you have forgotten all about them. Now that your wheel of fortune is here, things have changed. The table has turned. Your luck has changed. Okay, you have abandoned them, and now you're only focused on your money. You're focused only on self. That might be true. It might not be true. Okay, they feel like you're leaving the family behind. You're leaving your child behind, and you're focused more on this new beginning love with this Queen or King of Wands. But again, for some of you, they feel like you're not even consistent with that. With the Knight of Wands, you're in and out. You're trying to be a player, trying to have multiple lovers. Or you feel this way about somebody else, and it is what it is. But again, it's to protect your, whether you're a mother or a father involved in this situation. You can do kids without doing for this person. Some of you guys are pushing this person into being more independent, more self-reliant on themselves. So again, they also might be watching you and, you know, taking some guidance and some steps from you. They also could be very admiration. You could be their muse. So now that you're stepping out of your comfort zone and you're going for your passions, now this person wants to go for theirs. Okay, they're looking at you like, whatever you can do, I can do better. I can do as well. Who you? But you are the Hierophant. You have wisdom, which is knowledge plus experience. Okay, so again, you're taking your wisdom and using it for embetterment of yourself for your future goals. Okay, you also are asked to be guided to take a situation a little bit lighter. Don't look at everything as heavy as it could be. Page of Swords, this person is definitely watching you, talking about you, gossiping about you, watching you heavy. Okay, here with the little birdie, they could also be, you know, trying to focus on you through tarot. Again, you could be dealing with a lover, the Beauty and the Beast, Gemini's energy. But again, it's about your choices. They're watching what you do, who you choose to be in a love affair with, who you choose. Okay, I feel like somebody is still in love with you or still wanting to be your lover, but they're watching who you choose, who you are planning this new life with. Okay, they're watching this heavy from you, Taurus. It is what it is. Okay, Five of Wands. They might be causing a lot of drama, chaos. They're also going through inner chaos, inner drama. Like I said, some of you guys could be seeing 555. A lot of arguments. You guys could be going through a lot of arguments with this person. They could have air or fire in their chart. Okay, so you guys might be having a lot of arguments. There also might be gossip around everybody about what's going on. High Priestess here, secrets. Could be dealing with the Pisces. Okay, for some of you guys, they're mad that you are moving in silence. It's causing a lot of drama. You guys also might have a lot of drama about some secrets that they felt that you've been keeping or that you feel like this person is keeping. Okay, the High Priestess is the divine or the feminine match to the High or the Hierophant is what I thought. But I found that the High Priestess is the match to the Magician. He is the one, she is the two. So again, Six of Coins, you feel like you've been very generous to this person. Again, it could have been a Pisces. You've been very generous material-wise, also energized. So you're trying to reserve your energy, keep certain things a secret, not tell everybody everything, which is definitely what you need. You don't tell everybody your goals, your action plans. You don't tell everybody your passion. Okay, as you get out this comfort zone. King of Cups, you're pulling back your emotions. You may love this person, but you understand that you need to have emotional stability, emotional intelligence to deal with this person as you choose to move on and to choose new lovers. You also may need to heal before you jump into something else, Taurus. Definitely need seen here, okay? Knight of Swords. Again, there was some fast communication, some arguments, some bad words. You also could have bad words here with the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Somebody that you might have cut off or they cut you off, but this person is scorned. They're hurt, okay? They could be hurt from a love matter, a choice that you made in love. I feel like, again, you're very single, focused on yourself, your own money, your own wealth. This person can't move forward into calmer waters with the Six of Swords in reverse. They can't move forward lightly. Here, it fell right under the Pisces. But there has been a death to a situation. There is an ending. Now you got the Emperor. You're getting control. Some of you guys are focused on your fatherhood, your parenthood, your stability. You're coming into control of your own matters, of your own situation, of your own goals, your own passions, your own talents. And again, this person might be hurt. They might be scorned. Okay. And you feel like communication is not where it should be, especially if there's a child involved. But you want to be very independent from this person anymore. You don't want to be codependent into this situation any longer. You could have felt like this person was codependent on you, always relying on you. But now that they can't rely on you, they feel abandoned. They feel bamboozled. But you don't feel like you're doing anything but being you, going for what you need to go for to make yourself. Because if you're not right, then your family, your child is not going to be right. And you are realizing that you have to be stern on yourself. You have to be stern on your stability, your goals. But not too harsh with the Emperor card. Not too bullheaded, not too up. Because the Emperor is Aries energy, the ram. The ram can travel with other animals without ramming them. Until he gets mad, until he gets upset. So again, it's also about emotional intelligence, emotional balance. People that might have wanted something other for you than what you want for yourself. Okay, and you're realizing it is what it is. That's not what you want. You want something else. Oh, that whole card, that whole deck of cards fell, so we won't be using that anymore. So let's get some more. Again, there is an ending of a situation. You could be dealing with the Scorpio or somebody that has Scorpio in their chart. You're no longer going to be giving to them, being generous to them, catering to them with the Six of Pentacles. So you could be seeing 6, 6, 5, 5. What else we got here? All right, show me more for Taurus. Show me more. Why? Whoa! Why it is what it is? The Hangman in reverse. Page of Swords again, and the Seven of Cups. All right, Hangman is reversed because you no longer need to have a higher perspective of this person. You see what it is. It is what it is. You have been enlightened. You have been stagnant. You have sacrificed. No more. No more. That's it. I'm done. And they're watching. They're steady watching. Deceptive by spying on you, trying to spy on you. They could be trying to spy on your social media. You might have this person blocked. But they also are emotionally all over the place. They're confused. Their emotions are all over the place. They're like, why didn't you choose them? Why didn't you choose me? Okay, you could have been dealing with the pick-me. Okay, but you also might have a lot of options. So you need to be level-headed about what you need to choose. Yeah, this is a connection that went, you guys are not seeing eye to eye. Or you have to walk away from this person to a cups in reverse. Wow. King of Swords. You got to be upright. You also could be using a lawyer, a judge. Okay, but you have to be stern. Queen and King of Cups here. I mean, Queen of Swords. So that is a match here. You could have been dealing with somebody you was married to or had a relationship with. Again, with the Two of Cups, you guys are not seeing eye to eye about material matters, energetic wise, family matters. So again, there could have been a lot of arguments, but it needs to be an end of this chaos because somebody needs to move forward. Here with the Six of Swords, somebody's not moving on to calmer waters. Somebody likes the drama. Somebody needs direction as well. Okay, this could be who you're dealing with. So I really don't feel like it's you. I feel like you got your direction. Show me more for Taurus here. There go that Five of Swords, 555. Jealousy, envy, losses, okay? They wanted you to have losses. You also could have felt like you was around this person and all you did was lose. But now you feel like all you do is win. Because you're going for your abundance. You're going for the sun, okay? Yeah, Ace of Cups. You could have a new love. It could be a Libra. Again, some of you guys are feeling like you need to take this person to court. You need to have legal matters because all you guys do is argue. It could be feeling like this person's also going tit for tat because you got a new love or you loving on yourself. Maybe a little too much. It could be a Libra that you're dealing with. But again, some of you guys have a legal situation or trying to obtain legal documents. Okay, could be finding out something, some type of truth of a matter, and it will be affecting your balance. Things will be balanced out, okay? This also talks about karma. Karma is here. What somebody wanted for you, they could be getting 10 of Pentacles. All right, you're definitely going to have that money stability here. You got 10, 10, the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the family, that finances, what you have that you want to come in, your talents, your goals, they're going to be paying off for stability. What you have faith in is definitely going to be coming in. Judgment is here. You have made a choice. You have made a decision. The universe is also might be stepping in because they're tired of this mess. They're tired of the arguments. They're tired of the fighting. Okay? The jealousy, High Priestess here again. You're definitely moving in silence. Somebody could be spying on you from tarot cards. They could be going to a tarot card reader, a High Priestess here. Give me more on this High Priestess. Okay? Again, this is talking about you need to move in silence. Somebody also could be moving in silence with you, being very secretive about certain things. All right? You could be watching them. Four of Swords here. Seven of Wands. Give me one more. Again, you're fighting this person because every time that you do communicate with them, there is a fight. Again, your parenthood, Emperor here, trying to focus on your stability. You could be seeing fours as well. 444, 555. 222 is all here. Wow. So you could be seeing a place of your happiness. Okay. Realize that you have taken risks. You have sacrificed enough with this person, with this family member, with this past love. Yeah, you may still have nostalgic feelings about this person, but you're over it. You realize it is what it is, that you need to move on from the situation and go for the things that you want to go for in your life. You also might feel like this situation has held you back long enough. Okay, they could have held you back since, your early young adolescence. Okay, some of you guys could be in your 30s, your high 20s, but again, you could have been dealing with this person for a very long time. Okay, so now that you're going for what you want, there's a lot of arguments, fights, drama. Okay, this person feeling left out could be playing on your heartstrings here, but you're not dealing with it. You're like, I'm taking a stand. This is what it is. If I have to pull this in court, I will. So what is the advice for Taurus here? Well, the universe is also stepping in because they're tired of it. The fact that some of you guys, there's a child involved. There you go, Hierophant. You learn some valuable lessons here. Okay, some of you guys are focused on stability, commitment, making something an official. Some of you guys might work in an official building for the government, a public company. But again, you learn some valuable lessons here. As I said, now that is 555. You're taking your talents, your discoveries, and you're bringing your 5D, your wisdom, everything that you want to manifest into the 3D. All right, you're making things very practical, but you learned a lot of lessons here. You're also very spiritually guided, spiritually wise. Okay, some of you guys could be teaching. You're teaching people how to love you. You're also teaching how to deal with you. Okay, but don't be too stubborn here. The Sun card again. You do have clarity about a person. You do have clarity about a situation. You also might be surrounded by sunflowers. Your abundance is coming in. Some of you guys, were frustrated at one time. But I feel like this person, they are very frustrated. They could be feeling bound and gagged, but they're definitely in their head. They're not officially bound and gagged. You're not doing that to nobody. They're doing that to themselves because they're overthinking the situation instead of just, basically going with the flow, because they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. Okay, they've been holding on to you. They're trying to save money, have penny pension, 5 of Wands again here, all the fives, all the 4 5s. Okay, 5555 here. All right, so again, arguments, battles around you. You're tired of it. They're tired of it. 3 of Swords. This person still loves you. You still love them. Okay, take the energy, but I think they still love you. Okay, they were trying to hold on to you for a while here with the 4 of Pentacles. It could have been 4 years. It could have been 4 months. Okay, again, 444, 555. Again, but you had to have faith and take the steps to get out of a situation. This person might have been your comfort zone. Again, some of you guys grew up with this person. They were like your childhood lover, your childhood friend, you know, family member, whatever. But you had to do what you had to do for you. And you're realizing that. You made a decision based on all the circumstances around you. And it just wasn't given. It wasn't given for you. You weren't happy. They were holding up your happiness. You wanted a whole new world. Okay? Some of you guys could like Frozen, or your child does. But again, it was holding back your happiness. They might have wanted marriage. You might have wanted marriage at one time. But I feel for some of you guys, you now want marriage with someone else. You want a different direction. All right, give me more. There was a lot of arguments, battles around you. And you're just done. You're over it. Again, you've been resilient. You've been the wounded warrior. Okay, you've been dealing with somebody that's also could have played victim. You wanted to been single for a long time. You wanted to work on your investments. You wanted to work on you. Again, it's somebody from your past, childhood. Someone that has a lot of nostalgia for you. Again, could have been dealing with Scorpio. Somebody has Scorpio on their chart, or you do. You were blinded. 222. You were blindsided about what to do. They're now blindsided about what to do about you, okay, or about their life moving forward. Again, you could be waiting for your ships to come in. They could have been waiting for theirs. But everything was divinely guided to happen this way, okay? You have angels all around you. Again, the 444 means angels all around you. Everything happened in divine time, and it was meant to happen this way so you can learn some very valuable lessons for your future, for your family in the future, for your goals in the future, for the future. You're also learning some valuable to trust, who's in for the long haul, who's not, who truly has your back and who don't. Long as you have your back, again, long as you're being honest with yourself, nobody can lie to you. You don't even have to have expectations about the truth, because long as you know the truth, see the truth, okay? Spirit is going to give it to you. It could be in dreams. It could be while you're meditating, okay? Spirit is going to give it to you. Please hit the like button. It is very free, okay? I have some people here, okay? So please, thank you for your support. All right, Taurus energy or whoever is here, this could be for you. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get some true tarot. Let's see what's truly going on. All right, what's the gossip? What's the tea? Because it's definitely somebody watching you or you watching them. But they're definitely talking. They're definitely in your energy. Okay, somebody could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could have some messages in Aquarius reading. Ooh, child. Something is happening behind the scenes. Somebody's waiting for something. You could be waiting. All right. So many cards. Somebody's jumping to conclusions earlier than what they need. Okay. They're jumping to conclusions. It could be you, whoever you're dealing with. Somebody is cold as ice. Somebody is also at a distance. There is a complicated situation I feel like you're in no contact with. Again, this could be family with the family card. Somebody could have unconditional love for them. This is also a phase. This phase will end soon for you, Taurus. All right? Thank you very much. Thank you, Nini. I know you're trying. You could be very stubborn. You are a Taurus, the bull, okay? Someone is very stuck in their ways. This could be you. This could be who you're dealing with. But again, somebody's trying to go into solitude, have self-love, okay? This could be you. Some of you guys have a lot of offers in love, okay? Or you could feel like your other person does. This could be also why you ended a situation or stepped out of a situation, because again, this was a continuous cycle. Somebody's now submerged into their emotions. Somebody's really feeling, okay, someone's feelings run deep, but they are concealed. They're hiding how they truly feel. This could be you or whoever you're dealing with. Again, you're focused on your happiness here. With the happiness card, you did get the sun twice. So you could be focused on dealing with a Leo, have Leo in your chart. But again, this all could be happening around in Leo season. Somebody is walking away, showing their tushy, their little butt as they walk away. Okay, somebody is shady, but it did come up in reverse, or sneaky. It did come up in reverse. So I don't feel like you guys are sneaky. I feel like you're dealing with somebody was sneaky, but you stopped that. You put a halt to that. Somebody missed the sex. That's also in reverse. You could have been having a lot of sex. Somebody do has a lot of options and decisions. And somebody was dealing with someone that was non-committal. This also could be you. Okay. You got somebody that is access denied. You could be blocking communication from somebody. Okay. This could be a friend, a lover that you walked away from. You also could not be wanting to have sex with this person anymore. And that's also making them mad. They could feel like you got a lot of options and decisions. And that's why you're not choosing them. So somebody is mad. Somebody is triggered. These people also could have been trying to trigger you to go into a dark place, but you are leveling up. You could have been dealing with someone that was trying to catfish you, someone that is not who they appear to be. Usually it's that Pisces. um, no shade, but conflict. You were dealing with somebody that all they wanted to do was be in conflict, or you guys were fighting and arguing too much, and I feel like it was just too much. So you realize something is what it is with this person, and that you needed to walk away or distance yourself from this situation. Focus on you, focus on your leveling up. All you have to do is focus on your family. If you have a child, you might have blocked communication blocked with this person, access denied. Okay, that's it. All right, thank you, spirit. So we got palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. I feel like that's what you guys are focused on. You're focused on your stability. You might live in Florida or some place where palm trees are very prevalent, but you are focused on your stability, your security, your growth. You're leveling up. You're not focusing on this person anymore. You can feel like this person was very narcissistic, very controlling. Yo no speak Espanol. Okay, so now you're focused on yourself, your self-worth. You're focusing on your healing. Some of you guys are getting into shadow work. You're starting to appreciate yourself, your energy more, because you realize you've been giving out your time and your energy to the wrong people, to the wrong person. And it has outdated thinking. Their conditioning was very messed up. They were unhealed. So hurt people hurt people. Somebody that hasn't or was not doing the work. And that would they were projecting all this energy onto you. Okay, somebody keeps replaying events over and over in their head. It also could be Utahs. Okay, so again, you're replaying or they're replaying events over in their head. You will refuse to let it go. I feel for some of you guys, you're letting it go. You don't want to have this outdated thinking no more. With your 5D manifestations, you're trying your best to discover your talent. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. You're trying to lead with faith, blind faith. Faith of a mustard seed, but at least it's something. At least, and that mustard seed grows into your nice mustard tree. Okay, so you're not showing your cards right now because you were dealing with someone that was conditioning on replaying events, keeping you in the cycle. So you're realizing that you need to walk away, detach, focus on yourself, your leveling up, your abundance, your happiness, your talents, your goals. Put the action in the plan and boom. Please like and subscribe, guys. Thank you. Boom. It comes to light. It comes to fruition. It comes to your manifestation. The sun comes out. No more dark days. Better days ahead because you're focusing on what you need to focus on in a non-narcissistic way. You're loving yourself. Where some people might don't love themselves. Okay? And you're realizing again, I didn't see determined. You're determined to make something come through, follow through for you. Follow through for your family, your child. But if you're not right within yourself, you can't be right for somebody else. If they're not right, they're going to project that shit onto you. And you're realizing that. You trigger someone. You also might trigger someone to do the right things for their own goddamn growth, for their own stability, for their own healing. Sometimes we teach people how to love us by walking away, by setting standards, by not dealing with their bullshit. Okay? So again, at 45, I want to thank you for being here, guys. Thank you for your support. And I'm going to head on out. I want to say, remember, be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And I thank you guys for being here. Bye now.